Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Ailey if you're new. Today's video is going to be a little sort of like first impressions on a foundation. I actually got this sent to me as like a deluxe luxury sample. I cannot remember how I got it. I think it was through like one of these Facebook or Twitter things. Yes, I'm in my dressing gown. It's finally autumn in Scotland, and autumn in Scotland technically means winter in Scotland, so I'm kind of cold. I refuse to put my heating on though. Like most Scottish people, we like to kind of like prolong the fact that we're not using any heating. Anyway, this is like how it came. It came in a black envelope, and this is the little box it came in. If I can remember how I ended up getting it, I will put it in the description box below. But really, it was one of these things that I put in my information, and I really didn't expect to get it. So I don't know, kind of glad that I did. Now, I actually got my mum to get a YSL foundation. I don't know if it's the same one, but it's a beautiful foundation. I absolutely love it. So when I saw this, I thought, well, it's worth a try because the YSL foundations are really, really nice. So let's just have a wee look. What is it? So it looks like this is the Touche Eclat Teint. I mean something different, but never mind. It's the YSL Teint Touche Eclat foundation. So it's like, remember the one that had like the little button on the top and you used it for underneath your eyes for brightening? It's kind of like that, but in foundation form, I guess. I'm just guessing here. So, like I say, it's sort of like a little deluxe sample. I just figured we would give it a try. I don't even know if I've got the right shade. I think I got it in ivory, so I don't know, let's just give it a try. I just thought it would be kind of cool to try it. I've been trying a couple of foundations recently, so, and it is a pretty decent size. It looks like ivory. I mean, it's a little bit orange to be ivory, but anyway, we're not going to talk much longer on this. I'll put on the screen all of the details, like the price, stuff like that. I'll put a photo of it up so that you can see what it actually looks like. To save time in this video, there's no point in me kind of going on and on and on just now when I don't need to. That is it there. The consistency is sort of in the middle of being runny and not runny. It's kind of running down the back of my hand, but not fast. I always use a beauty blender, so I'm using a beauty blender. I've only got moisturiser on. I might actually prime this half of my face. I usually always use a primer, but I literally just remembered this second, so we'll do this side unprimed. I don't normally do that, but I know that some people don't like primers, so if you've got sort of similar skin to me and you would rather just use a moisturiser, I suppose this will give you an idea of what it'll look like. Okay, I would say it's light to medium coverage so far. I mean, that little amount I put on the back of my hand has done half of my face. Well, I say half. If you go up underneath your eyes, then it won't really have done it. But I don't. And if you've watched my channel in the past, you'll know why. I'm going to go in with the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I've been really liking this one recently, just because it kind of just gives a little bit more hydration, gives a wee bit of a glow. Okay, so I'm going to do like the same amount again. I can't tell you how many pumps that would be because it's not a pump. Colour's not bad. If you're fairer than I am, it's definitely going to be too dark for you. I'll put, obviously, I'll see if I can get like a photo of the shade range and pop it up on the screen for you as well. I'm not sure what the shade range is because, like I say, this was just a sample that I applied to get and they've sent it to me. It's not really covered anything up. Other things are peeking through, so it looks like really natural. What on earth is on my nose? It looks like really natural. It's, you know, it's evened out most bits that I don't want seen, but it's not really given any coverage, so it's a really nice sort of lightweight BB cream to foundation kind of idea. I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so that you can see what I'm talking about. Hello. Okay, so there you go. You can see it's kind of like made my skin look quite healthy. This side of my face is like almost from here up like completely clear. It is reasonably smooth. It's got a little bit of pigmentation problems, but it doesn't for the most part have any breakouts, and this is what it looks like. So that gives you an idea. If you don't really suffer from breakouts, but you've maybe got some pigmentation from acne scars and things like that, but you don't have any texture, this is kind of what you're going to get if your skin's similar to mine. On this side, I'm mostly the same. I don't have it up around here yet. I'm going to do that with concealer. That's just the way I do my makeup. But it's obviously, I've got like a few more little sort of blemishes over here. On my chin, right now, I have active breakouts. So it gives you an idea of how they look with this foundation on. I have to say, it's totally evened them all out. I mean, you can still see them, but it's completely evened them out. I haven't put an awful lot of foundation down here just because I didn't want to waste it, 'cause obviously I've not got an awful lot of it. But it has like completely evened out my kind of redness. It's just not really covered. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build it up ever so slightly. So I'm going to put like a little bit on either side. It's got like the tiniest hint of a floral scent, which I don't mind. Okay, so that's like a second layer on. This is it with the 2 layers on. It's gathered in a little bit here and here, but overall it does actually look really smooth. It looks really nice. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with it. I don't know whether or not I would pay the high price tag for it, but I'm going to reserve judgment and we're going to carry on. So the concealer went over the top fine. It's just pretty normal. Hasn't really done anything different. It's sinking into my lines on my forehead, which I knew it would. I'm going to set it just as I normally would. I'm not doing anything different. Whenever I test a foundation or a concealer, I try not to do anything different than what I have been doing if it's been working for me. So I'm going to use Jeffree Star. I've kind of been going between the Candid powder and the Jeffree Star powder, and I really like both. This foundation's sort of set down. It's not gone completely matte or anything like that, but it's still a little bit, not sticky. I don't want to say sticky. It's like you can feel it, but it's not sticky. So I'm going to wipe off my hand. It doesn't really transfer like onto your fingers once it's kind of dried down, so that's nice. I am going to quickly do the rest of my face makeup and then I'll come back and show you kind of what I think. Okay, so I'm back and everything went on top of this foundation beautifully. Nothing skipped, nothing's gone like sticky. I didn't set the foundation because I never really do. I always just set my under eyes, which aren't looking the best today. But I set my under eyes and like the little bits where I put concealer, but I didn't set for the most part the actual foundation. Like if I like feel down here, it does feel there's like a little bit of tack to it. So like what I normally will do is like the brush that I use to set everything, I just kind of go over those bits just to stop them being sticky, because to be honest, who wants to feel sticky? So yeah, that feels a little bit better. So yeah, everything went over it just so nicely. So it actually is looking really nice. So yeah, I actually really like this foundation. So I'm going to actually film another video, then I'll probably go and edit either this video or the other video or whatever. I think I've got other videos to edit as well. And I'm actually doing like a workout a little bit later on. I'm not going to wear this when I do my workout. I just think that that is such a bad idea. Don't wear makeup when you're doing a workout because all your pores open up, and what's going to happen? Anything that's on your face is going to be seeping into those pores. You don't want that to happen, and you don't want to like stop your skin sweating. Your skin is sweating for a reason, so obviously I don't really want to be doing that either. So, but that's going to be like a little bit later because my arms are so incredibly sore from yesterday. If you want to follow what I'm doing fitness wise, I am going away in like 3 weeks and I'm trying to get a workout in before then. So I'm doing 21 Day Fix. I started off doing Transform 20 by Beachbody and I filmed like a little bit of that, and then what I decided was I wanted to transition into something doing weights, so I've moved on to doing, what is it, 21 Day Fix Extreme. So if you want to kind of like follow on how I got on with that, and there will be videos of it. I'll upload one up here that I've already done, which was a total failure, and then I'll maybe add in the others if that's something you're interested in. But if you want to see them, just subscribe and you'll be notified when I upload them. I'll pop back over in and show you what the foundation is looking like after either I've done this other video or like just before I take it off, before I do my workout, just so that you can see how it's worn. Right now, I absolutely love it. I think it looks beautiful right now. I think it would be a really nice sort of lightweight everyday foundation. Well, maybe not every day, but you know, like a daytime foundation, because it really doesn't feel heavy at all, but it looks beautiful. It does, it looks, I mean, if you've got lots and lots and lots to cover, you might not like it, but if you're just looking for something that kind of gives a nice base and then you can add everything else on top, it is so far really flipping nice. So yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit and let you know how I got on. So quick little Hey guys, so a quick little update on the foundation. It has held up pretty damn well, I have to say. What time are we at? We are at 21 minutes past 8. So 20 past 8. Don't mind my nose area. I literally 30 seconds ago had to blow my nose. I am full choked with the cold. Don't know if you've already been able to guess that. This ear is like completely blocked. This one I can't really hear very much out of either. It's such a mess. And this is the first time I've had to blow my nose today, and it's just typical, but it has sort of taken the foundation off just like around here, but I mean, I may be up here just a little bit, but for the most part it's not too bad. But that literally was because I had to blow my nose. Around here it's still looking really nice. I have got a little bit of fallout from my eyeshadow when I was doing it that I didn't even realise that I had, but yeah, for the most part, I mean, maybe down here it's worn off a little bit, but like I say, it's sort of more of a everyday foundation than a like full coverage sort of heavy wear foundation. I have noticed that I have a line here. I don't even have lines here, but I have like this weird line here. So for the most part, it's a really nice lightweight foundation. I'll come in closer so that I can show you what it looks like. I mean, it still looks nice. From a distance, it looks fine. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it. So yeah, I do like it. Whether it's worth the money, I don't know. I have foundations that work just as well. But yeah, I mean, it's got an SPF in it. It works alright. If these higher end foundations are something that you prefer normally, then I would say that it is a really nice foundation, but it is a light coverage and it doesn't really have a massive amount of staying power. I mean, that's only a few hours. I can't think when I put it on, but that is only a few hours. So I would say sort of like day light wear foundation when you just need a little bit of sort of evening out, you know, skin tone wise. It doesn't really give you that much coverage. So yeah,